Okay, Mills, so this is your a video of your lesson on October 12th, 2015. Yeah, you're right. You got back into the habit of being a little rounded. You and I will never fix this round on the high part because all the desk work, but we can straighten out that part. So the idea would be, get your butt up a little higher, straighten it, and the best way, remember, is to stand straight up, put your hands on top of the club and push. That kind of raises your butt. And yeah, that's like perfect posture. So you can do that, and the stance seems a little closed. I know it's goofy with the lines, but you might check it when you're out playing or practicing.
No, I tend to be aimed a little left when I check it.
Okay, well here you're aimed a little right. So that's one thing I do right off the bat is reinitialize your posture. Okay, good position here, and the shoulder's driving it. It's in a good position, and your hands have gone straight back. If I was going to nitpick, you're a little bit shut. That's the club face, and you want it straight up and down. You want it, and what that means is, see how his club face is straight up and down. What that means is you don't have adequate forearm rotation. It's hard to identify how much is good forearm rotation, but if you just think of it, feels like I'm fanning the club head to get a toe up in that position. Now, because it's shut, you're going to have to fight being too steep, which is your natural tendency anyway. So the first thing we'll do is try to get that thing more toe up at that position.
That's why that drill helps.
Absolutely. So as you start back, that's a little steep, but you can get by with being steep on the backswing. It's what you do with it. You're moving the head forward a bit and up a bit. Good shoulder tilt. You get that. And right arm's getting behind you a bit and starting to fly, which is your tendency also. But the good news is right now it's all on plane.
Well, and the right arm doesn't look like it was flailing as badly as it was.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely better. So he overswings just a bit, but see how he keeps his elbows in front of his chest and hands in front of his chest. Even at this point, he's got more than 90-degree rotation here, so his hands are still in front of his body, and that elbow is pointed down. I like the idea that you're airing the armpit. See how this guy's, that's straight down, and you've got, this is over like 45 degrees. Now the problem with that, and it's a little behind you, you've got to go from here to the hip on the downswing, and then you're clearing your body, so you're playing catch-up. When he's got the elbow in here nice, he goes, bam, it's here, and then it goes. So you're going to have a hard time getting that elbow in front of your chest, in front of your belly. See how his elbow drops in there? See, it's right against his hip now, or side. Now he just right across gets to this point. So that would be the second thing, is I'd get those elbows closer together. And then when you get to the top, you got the Andy Miller little knee out. And then we got...
Didn't bring it in.
So it's pointed out a bit, but then as you start down, instead of it going to the target, it goes out towards the ball. So you got this thing going on. Unneeded movement, and it's hard to time it exactly. And on the way down, you're getting it going out here. In reality, it's got to be going away from the ball. So you got the motion out, when in reality that knee is collapsed here. Then as you come down, it's basically going behind you.
It's helping everything clear.
Yes, bingo, yes, exactly. So then, as you start, club head should be coming down this yellow line. Right? And you're throwing it out a little
I'm a
here.
little over the top.
Yeah, right, exactly. See where this guy, what's cool is you get the butt of the club up that yellow line, and look, right down the yellow line. There's no looping out on top and all. So when you get the hands going this way, you really have to battle getting the club. Got too many lines here. It doesn't matter. You got to battle getting the club head outside your hands. Bingo. Outside your hands. This thing's going to be a pull.
Yeah, that's what I've been.
And then, just like when you started, it's outside your hands. So the only way you can come, the path is outside in. Now, you go, well, if I clear my hips and release the club head, it's going to go left and more left. So you've got to pull hook out of there. And so you're a good athlete. So you come to, oh shit, this is going left. And so you hang on, and it slices back to the middle of the fairway. So you're building in a non-release of the club head because of the
either pull it or the fade.
Right. Well, those are independent. How it starts, like a pull, is an outside the in. How it curves is club face. So you're curving it back to hopefully the middle of the fairway. And then sometimes when the path hooks up and it's right, you still have the fade because you end up moving a karate chop instead of closing over on it. So in an impact, because you got that knee moving, you're coming away from the back wall, losing your spine angle, and your single cheeked at impact. That, look at this, end up right on plane, but you have to work hard at it. And you got a little chicken wing in there because of the hip in the way.
If I'm on plane here and on plane here, I want to be on plane here.
Bingo. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is you kind of manipulated to get it back on plane, and you had to work really hard to get it there. Let's see from the other way, more about timing and all. Should be no surprises in here. Pretty good takeaway. See, the club's moving, but so's the shoulders. So the shoulders are driving it. Excellent. As opposed to independent movement of the hands and arms. And I love this head rotation. So you don't have to do it in the middle of the swing. Excellent. Now here comes that left knee jetting out. Well, it jets out towards the ball, but it's actually collapsed. So that's not too bad, no.
Well, that's a little better. I remember I saw on what I was doing. I was trying to.
Yeah.
So it's much better, this one.
Yeah. However, this looks like you lost the flex in your right knee. So that sets up for the reverse weight shift. See how you're kind of.
Yeah, I tend to straighten that right leg.
Yeah. So when you do, you end up here, and then you have to reverse out of it. That's exaggerating, but this thing remains flexed. And that kneecap stays there, and you rotate here. The kneecap can rotate, but it keeps that flex. Then then when you come down, it's push here, then go. You know, the hip's back, but you know that knee flex needs to. You know, this is pretty good action here. That knee leaves that line pretty good, but it doesn't give that hip a chance to clear. So club head passes your hand. Yeah, not nearly as bad as it used to be. And then show you the correct action here. See how that you and I will never get there, but we can get here. And that's all we need. See that shoulder? There's no tipping over towards the target. That has flex in the right knee. That left knee's collapsed towards the right. And now when he starts, he pushes off the instep. Push off the instep, and that knee leaves that back wall. Goes into a posted left leg, gets that hip going back. Gets it out of the way. So that he can get to this. See, at impact, hands are still leading, and he gets to this double thing. So if you have that hip gets in the way, when you come through, I'll exaggerate here, you've got to go to a chicken wing because that's how your arms work. That hip gets out of the way, then we can release to here. But the whole thing is, this outside in is built on not releasing the club head. That's what swing looks like. Outside in, hold on, not clear the hip. Because if it's outside in, you had this major league clearing the hip, that ball's just going to go left in the neighbor's yard. So your mission is to number one, get it just locked up. Get it to toe up right there and get it to Adam Scott's position at the pop.
Toe up and right elbow down.
Yes, bingo. Now, and then, so that's 1, 2, and then we got to work on the left knee thing. I believe the reason it's coming over on top of it is this thing, right? And you're going to have to fight being steep because that's, you're doing nice up like this. But if it's under, like if this is the shelf and this is that angle iron, you're going to come down right on plane, and it's easy to keep it shallow and keep it under the thing.